We are back on the 5 Series F11 today, which is currently my new daily. And today we have a few issues to sort out and a few mistakes to correct. But we're also going to transform this car from looking a bit rough to looking better than it did coming out of the factory. First thing we're doing today is getting our clogged DPF sorted, because when we came to get it remapped a few weeks ago, we were told that our DPF is rammed full of soot, and that was due to a faulty lambda sensor. So we fitted the new lambda sensor, and Chris at Performance Remap kindly offered to get it back on the dyno free of charge, just to see if he can sort it for us. We're gonna see if the DPF has regened itself, and if not, he's gonna do a regen, and then we're gonna go for another go and see if we can get any more power. To the people saying, why are you getting a 320D mapped? Why don't you just get a 330D?
They're cheaper.
Yeah, 320Ds are cheaper to buy, cheaper to run, and I don't need 400 brake. 220, 230 is lovely. So how it works on most cars is all your DPFs will get blocked anyway, but the lambda sensor will be able to tell the ECU in the car that you have too much soot in your DPF, and it will run something called a regen, which is when it allows the exhaust to get super hot and it will basically burn off the soot that's in the DPF in like a safe way. If you have a faulty sensor, then the computer doesn't deem it safe to do a regen, so it will never let the exhaust get hot enough. Therefore, it won't burn off the soot inside the DPF and it will just stay clogged. So this is really bad for your car because it's gonna affect your performance, it's gonna cause engine damage, it's gonna reduce your fuel efficiency, so it's definitely worth getting sorted out.
18 grams of soot for DPF.
Okay.
I've regenerated it and got it down to 3.
Oh!
You don't want to go any less than that.
That's decent though, it was 24 before, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it worked, nice.
Yeah, it's come down, but it's not really increased power much. It's almost identical.
Yeah.
And looking at the logs, the car's happy. I wouldn't want to send it any further.
It feels
power.
great.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's made good power.
Yeah.
Really good, and everything that's hunky-dory on it.
Amazing. Good result. Not much extra power, but it's healthy.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of soot in it anymore, so.
3, is it 3 grams?
3 grams.
It was 24.
That's good. Nice. It's just like an end, nice finisher to the remap
100%.
saga.
Nice guy.
Lovely guy. See you back at the unit when we got more jobs to do. We're gonna go get coffee. Oh my god!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Bruh, what are you doing? Alright, so we're back the next day from the remap, and we have something cool lined up because we're getting the wheels done. The 5 is on the lift, the wheels are off. Luckily enough, ignore this fleece by the way, this is a sample. One of the blokes at the bottom of the units, so we're number F1, I think he's F5. His second business, he's partners with a wheel refurbing company. They said that mine look a bit scratched and that they fancy having a go on them. So, we got all 4 off and they're about to go down, so I'm gonna wheel them down there. They're not awful, but there's definitely some bad curbing rash on all 4 of them. So we got some there, we got some just over there. We've got quite a bad little shred mark there. And then this one's just got a little bit. But that is the state of the 4 wheels. I'm gonna roll these down there. He's gonna take them over the weekend. They're gonna have them for a couple of days. And we're gonna go slightly brighter, I think. So we're staying silver, but we might go for like a smidge brighter, which is gonna be cool. These are the BMW Style 351. So they're factory M Sport 19-inch wheels, and they are off to Neutron Alloys in Swindon, and the guys even said they'd try and grab me a few little clips just to explain their process, because it's pretty involved. So here we go. Step 1 is the wheels are checked for buckles and cracks and repaired if so, then into a tank for chemical stripping, and then jet washed off back to bare metal, which is what you're seeing here. Then after that they go into a 6-ton shot blast machine to take off any excess, and after that it's onto hand sanding and prep to fix any damage in curbing. So this is where all of these little scuffs will be sorted out. Straight into the oven for powder coating, then wet painted in the oven, also making sure they get every single part of the wheel, front and back. And then the final step is powder lacquer, which you can see here. And once they're done, they look like this, which is even better than brand new, I'd say. Then the valves go back on, the tires get refitted and inflated, then they get balanced, and we are all done. Just repeat that 3 more times and we have our wheels back. All right, so the wheels are back and they look unbelievable. You might not tell, they just look really clean, but we've gone like a little bit more brighter. So have a look at these. Bam. They look phenomenal. I don't remember the last time I actually had anything professionally powder coated and fully redone, but Jesus, what a job. All the curbing, everything is gone. I need to get new badges because these are proper scabby and like corroded. So we're waiting on new badges, and then we also need to get the new M Sport ones there. So we need the center cap and the little badge that goes there. So they're on order. Huge shout out to Neutron Alloys for getting that done. And they did it in like 4 days as well, so unbelievable. I've also had a haircut, look at that. Whew, short. Tires fitted, all balanced as well. Look at the backs, look at that. They're brand new, man.
3 days later.
Yeah, look at that, orange mug, orange gloves. We're back. And if you haven't watched the last couple of videos, this whole place is gonna look pretty different. We spent 4 days completely revamping the unit. Look at this. We're all tidy, organized over here.
So good.
Stairs are black. We've got the cars stacked on top of each other. So shout out to Coal Hill Customs. If you didn't see that, their Instagram's there. They made us these frames for the compact to sit above there. So if you want to watch 2 videos of organization, go and watch the last 2. But we're back on the 5. As you can see, we're on the lift and we are correcting some problems or some mistakes. Mistake or problem number 1, the car's not low enough.
Nope.
It's not low enough. A load of people commented, and I don't know why I never thought about this. We got lowering springs for a 5 Series and it didn't drop as much as we thought it would. That is because we already have an M Sport model, which is factory lowered 20 mil. Yeah. So it makes total sense, and loads of people commented, so thank you for pointing that out. The eye back springs that we got advertised up to a 40 mil drop, but that is when you're talking about a standard 5 Series. So because we're already 20 mil lower drop, then we're not gonna get as much. When we first measured the car, it was 12 centimeters from the top of the wheel to the top of the arch. Then when we fitted the lowering springs, the measurement was 10.5 centimeters. So we got 15 mil drop, which is pretty bad. But yeah, we were never gonna get as much drop out of lowering springs. So the only way we're gonna get more drop, you know. Let's do it.
Just nip a coil off, 1 coil.
All right, so here we go again. Take 2 of taking suspension off the front. We are basically just undoing the struts. There's 3 bolts at the top, there's about 3 at the bottom, and they come out pretty easy, especially considering we did this a few weeks ago. We got 3 options. We could either buy coilovers, which are expensive. We could buy lowering springs that are meant for the M Sport model, which are about 300 quid. Or we could cut 1 spring off and it'll take us 30 minutes and we get to see what it looks like straight away. So, no brainer. Springs out. Where are we cutting then?
In line with that one there. Done.
Oh no! Oh, the new gloves straight away.
I thought they were getting hot.
Do your breath. What do we put up with here?
I know.
Ridiculous. Not a lot, is it?
Nothing.
Will you feel that?
No.
Will it look better?
Yes.
There you go.
Who cares? Like, do you know what I mean? It ain't that deep.
So, we're just gonna spray them black, get the ends black just so they don't rust, and then back in the car. If it drives terrible, I'll get coilovers. If it drives fine and I don't notice it, we'll keep it. Job done. Springs cut on a £40,000 car. Nice.
Responsible spring cutters.
1 coat, don't even let it dry. Back in the car. You know what job it is now?
Put them back together.
Yeah? Oh, lovely. 1 done.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, cut spring is back in. We shall see you when the other side's done, and hopefully the car's a bit lower. other side in. So we're gonna put the wheels on and see what it looks like. I have driven on the refurb wheels for like a week now, so they are hanging. But later on in the video, we're gonna clean them up again, and then we got new caps. Look at the state of them.
They do look good though.
They will when they're clean again.
Fresh to death.
Awful.
Winter.
Winter, yeah. Right, wheels on, see how low it goes. It'll be like marginal, but it's all it needs. Oh, yeah. That is spot on. Actually perfect. Perfect. Look at that.
That is perfect. Good work.
Oh, you did the cut, well done. Yeah, so if you've got an F11 M Sport and you buy IBAC lowering springs, cut one coil, basically exactly one coil off, there you go. Cut that off and it'll look like this. Unbelievable. But before we get it outside and have a proper look, we have another mistake?
Not a mistake.
A correction. We have a correction. As you all know, that splitter is dog shit. It looked alright on eBay, but when it arrived, it looks terrible. So, a load of you did actually send me like a recommendation for a nicer splitter, so.
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah? A bunch of you sent me this one. So, if this is bad, don't blame me. Blame some of you. Come on, please don't be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that reaction. Oh, it's a one piece. Why are you pulling that face?
It's exactly the same.
But it's one piece.
It's exactly the same.
I think I prefer it. I hate that. I hate the line in the middle of that. It's like, it's so obvious. Come on, mate, why aren't you enthralled about this? Why aren't you buzzing?
It was awful putting the first one on, let alone another one.
Actually was. Terrible job. Anyway.
Yeah.
Back on the lift. Let's see what this fits like. Undo old one, bolt up new one. Ooh. At least it's matte though. Matte black is definitely better than gloss black, I think. We're gonna get this on and we'll all have a little vote in the comments whether this one looks better or the other one looks better or none of them looks better.
You know exactly what the high votes will be.
I just said to Andy, I'm 120 or something pounds deep into splitters that I can't return, so I don't want to. I don't want to not run one.
The argument will be, I'd pay £120 not to run one. I think I would, if someone said.
Shut up, get it on. Let's fit it. I'm gonna go eat a carrot and cry. What's your verdict on it? Fitting it?
Better than the other one.
Yeah.
It fitted better than the other one.
It does.
Definitely. Much better.
And it's like, it's definitely not as like flimsy, you know? We put a factory nut and bolt through there. That's in a factory spot. And then we've done self-tapper there. That is to keep the spats on, these little silver ones. We've got a big fat bolt through there. And then same on the other side. So it definitely looks better than the other one in terms of structural rigidity, doesn't it?
For sure.
But yeah, get it down, because we have no clue what it looks like up here. Oh, it could look better. Oh yeah, it's better. Definitely.
I think it's better, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's better just not being gloss. And that isn't as goofy. Like, that little, that's rounded, and it hasn't got a line in the middle, so I like it. The whole point of this video is we're trying to get this car done to a point where I just drive it every day and it's mint. So, one thing that's really bothering me, that filthy engine bay. So, don't know what happened to it. Don't know how you get it that minging, but she's minging. Andy is raiding our carbon collective box and trying to find anything that can clean plastic. Oh, there you go. Well, it's inside something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have that. Let's have it.
Moment you are, I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I reckon someone who owned this lived down a dirt path or something. This isn't just dust from like one drive, is it? This is like constantly being dusted. Some boys, eh?
Hey.
They are. Much better.
Much better.
That actually looks incredible. Obviously we could do that way more, but not bad for a little 10 minute job. What's the next correction? Mistake fixing. Basically we did a load of stupid things in the last video of this car, so we are correcting that. Although we fitted the roof rack and it did bolt on and it felt nice, loads of people commented and they were like, that's not the right type. And looking at it, I'm like, no, of course it's not. And I don't trust it. So we actually kept the foot pack that we bought, and I take it back. Halfords are not scumbags, and they did sell me the right one, so sorry about that. But we're just gonna swap the feet around on the roof rack, make sure it's the right type, and then yeah, we've got safe bikes on the roof. So those are the feet in question, and they are for a bar that has like a hole underneath, so that can just wrap around a whole bar. Like if the bar went in there like that. But with these rails, they don't have, there's no like gap underneath. So we'll do a quick little correction, put that right. Riveting content as always. I'll show you when it's done because this is dull. We're just putting this on camera so you all know we fixed it. All right, overestimated, underestimated, overcomplicated. It's not that hard. Look, this is how quick it takes to build one. Take this off. Front plate off. Then we get number A in there. Then we get number B, that goes on the feet like that, and that rubber sort of like sits in there. Get that bit there, that goes like that, and then the little threaded thing which has an Allen key end grabs it like that. And then you have a complete pack, and then I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
That's basically gonna do this.
Oh yeah, grips right up.
Very gripped up. So we just got to put these 4 feet on the bars that I have. Fun little fact, this is the Allen key that you get with the Thule thing. And it says 4 Newton meters on that. And I basically said, how are you ever gonna know that that's 4 Newton meters? What I didn't realize is this is actually a little torque wrench. Ready? That's a torque wrench. I like that, that's really cool. Gotta give it to the Swedish, don't you? Finishing touch.
I gotta admit, Thule is a very cool brand, isn't it?
We now have safe roof rack on here, which is nice. Summer is coming, and we're gonna be riding lots of bikes, and we need a roof rack. In here is a very nice gesture, wouldn't you say?
Very nice.
Whoa! I'm actually a little bit impressed. The head's on it as well. Did you do a shoulder there?
Yeah, head, shoulder, all of it.
Bloody hell.
Keep up the good work and videos and merch. I've been watching since the early Cooper and Webisode days. Also loving the F11 videos as I have one too. I'm glad I could help with the wheel holder. If you ever need anything else from Thule, tow bar, trailer related, just give me a shout. Many thanks, James.
James, you are a fat legend.
Gosh.
We lost one of them. So these things hold your wheels in, and we lost it, could never find it. So James messaged me and he said, I noticed that. And he sent us a free one. James Hastings, GT Towing. We even got a free strap as well.
Put that strap on.
Strap on.
It's tight.
Noise. Look at that.
Dream.
Cheers, mate. I actually love that.
Yeah, that's quality.
That's meant. Tick that job off, that's done. Roof rack, fixed. Thanks to everyone for pointing that out, because we definitely would have 3 BMXs on the M5. If you ever wonder what we do on days where we don't cook, you're about to witness some shit. What's in there? Look at that.
Tuna rice.
Tuna and rice, baby. Egg fried rice, protein. Tuna, protein. Well, how much does it cost? Just over £1.
Yeah, 45p rice.
45p rice.
And then, I don't know what it is for a 4-pack of tuna.
Well, it's 4 tunas for like £2 in Lidl.
Yeah.
So,
Good lunch.
yeah, £1 lunch. And we just spice it up a bit
Just a little bit.
with some onion, lime, and cherry tomatoes. And we're gonna do squeezed lime. I might do a bit of soy.
Yeah, I did a bit of soy.
Bit of soy sauce and lime. And a big old mix.
500 calorie lunch.
529 calories and 37 grams of protein. Nice. There you go. 2-minute lunch. Looks minging, but actually pretty good. We don't cook every day. When we're in a rush, we just do that. Love it. Giveaway thing. What are we doing?
Air freshener pack and a sticker pack.
So if you want to win sticker pack, a slap sticker, and an air freshener pack, then I want you to comment stuff for us to do outside of this unit.
Yeah, like the
Do you know what I
regular
mean?
stuff. Outside of the regular stuff.
Yeah, road trips, challenges, going and doing fun stuff for the day. Do you want to see that sort of stuff, like breaking up the unit videos, if that makes sense?
Yeah, funny like challenges of like buying stuff and doing stuff and stuff like
I
that.
feel like we need to get out of the house.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
do.
feel like we're in the house quite a lot.
Yeah.
So let us know, comment any ideas you have, and I'll pick a random winner to win these 3. And also, that is the winner of the last video. Shout out to everyone also that ordered these over the weekend, because
Legends.
we went nuts.
All right, it's the next day and this is how we're looking. With cars like this, with, you know, your daily, I don't think it's about the big crazy mods. It's all about just doing subtle little stuff. Like most of you probably won't even notice the difference in height that we've done or the splitter difference, but I can tell and I am loving it. If we measure it here, we've actually gotten the front down to 8.5mm gap. Compare that to the 10.5 that we had before, we've actually got another 20mm out of it, which now gives our overall total drop 35mm, which is perfect. And it's balanced out the rear because it was kind of wheeling before, but now it looks completely level. The arch gap is equal on the front and the rear, and I think it just looks so good. Then also we've got the splitter, which I definitely prefer. The matte black looks better. It's more subtle and less tacky. So I'm very happy with how it's looking, but we've got more to do.
Okay, 0 degrees today, absolutely freezing. So I thought it'd be a great idea to get wet and wash my car. Anyway, basically, final step of this. I'll show you in a bit, but the paint on this car is like, up close, is completely fucked. It's like super scratched, it looks terrible. So, I want to do a full polish and detail. So we're going to start off, the car's filthy. So we have this from Carbon Collective, it's salt remover because the roads are full of salt at the moment. So we're going to start off with this, I'm going to go over the whole car and then we're going to do a full clean, get it spanking, and then we'll pull it in the unit and we'll do a full detail on it because it's minging. And yeah, we've had the wheels redone and they already look terrible, so look at the state of it. Minging. So let's get this washed and then we'll polish it and it will end up looking like the best wagon ever. Time to get freezing my ass off. Let's go.
All right, step 1 then is all the salt remover. We're just gonna use this spray bottle and try and get as much coverage as possible and then leave that to sit for 10 minutes and then do a big jet wash off after, which I was always told, aim downwards, start from the roof, so you're not kicking anything back up to the spots you've already done. We're gonna do the whole car, jet wash it off, and then once that's done, it is onto the snow foam. So we're gonna hook up the snow foam lance and just go over the whole car. And this is basically like all your contactless stuff. By the way, I'm not a detailer. I'm not pro at washing cars. I've just watched a few videos and people have told me what to do. So snow foam, let it sit for 10, 15 minutes, and it's gonna drag a lot of the other stuff off the car. So the salt remover got rid of a lot of the salt, but then there's still dirt, obviously. So it's gonna drag that and drop it on the floor. Same again, we're gonna start from the roof and we're gonna jet wash everything off. We wanna get rid of all the snow foam and sort of try and, you know, really get in there. As you can see, I keep splashing myself and my legs and feet are completely wet as well, which means they are now freezing cold, but the car is getting there. So we're doing the whole side, we're doing the rear, and we are on to the next step.
Right, next step is I'm gonna hit it with some Lasso shampoo. Oh yeah, another good little tip I learned off someone. Get yourself 2 snow foam lances. So I've got one here for snow foam and then another one, use this for shampoo, and then you don't have to 2-bucket it. So you basically just cover the car in shampoo with a snow foam lance, and then you only have to use a rinse bucket rather than filling 2 up. So life is easier.
So we're gonna use the snow foam lance to cover half the car in shampoo, and then just basically go over it with a wash mitt, starting from the top, going down, and then rinsing that half off. I'm working in halves because it takes quite a while to go around the whole car, and yeah, it would all be gone by the time I got around to the other side. So once we've gone around the whole car with the shampoo and the wash mitt, we are on to the next step, which is the reactive wheel cleaner. This is the stuff that goes purple and looks crazy. So my wheels are already brand new, but they are covered in brake dust, which is perfect for this sort of stuff. So I'm just gonna spray it on, let it dwell in there for 5 minutes, and yeah, it goes this crazy purple color, which is all the iron and everything reacting with it. Jet wash that off and try and get in all the corners, and then basically you got a brand new wheel again. So I didn't even have to touch that and it looks this good. That is the car almost done and ready. It's fully clean, it's looking unreal, but that is only on camera because in real life it still looks really tatty and scratched, which I'll show you in a minute, but that is looking pretty good. Now, I didn't want to do this because my hands are already super numb, but I decided to clay bar the whole car because yeah, we're gonna polish it and I didn't want to rub any contaminants into the paint. So quick little clay bar. A lot of the panels were actually pretty good, but there were some that were not so good, as you can see. Look at that. Ugh, minging. So we binned that clay bar and now we're pulling it in just to dry it off and make sure everything's ready to get absolutely battered by the polishing pad. And I cannot wait. So there we go. How to clean a car by Bok. You are welcome.
All right, to be fair, the finished result of just a clean car looks phenomenal. But yeah, let me get a light and I'll show you how bad the scratches are. You see that? It is so scratched. All down the side. I reckon this car has just been rammed down some bushes. I reckon the bloke who used to own this, the Uber driver, A, lived down a dirt path, and B, there was loads of hedges. Yeah. I reckon he was just smashing hedges, like tight hedges and dirt, because the engine bay was filthy and the sides of this car are so scratched up. So we're gonna do a 50-50. Let's do the worst panel, which is the wing. So yeah, I can't polish, but we're gonna give it a go. We've got the kit. Carbon Collective sent me some new polishing pads because the one I was using was a bit mank. So we've got a fresh pad, we've got some polish, and we'll give it a crack. What are you on today?
Watching you do this. Encouragement. Go, go, go.
Right, let's polish this. See what the difference is. I mean, I haven't like, this is just polishing, so I haven't like cut it. I reckon if I use cutting compound and went deeper, you could definitely get those bigger scratches out, but it's a daily, so I don't care. Look at that.
That's kind of nice.
That's sick. You can kind of really see the blue.
Sick.
Now it's like polished.
Yeah, making it way better.
That's nuts. It's like got a proper white haze to it. Let's do the whole car then. I'm gonna go quick because this is only a daily, it's not a show car. I just want to kind of, yeah, get it a bit better, so let's go. tell you what, I'm bored. My back hurts. I'm bored. I'm hungry. Just keep thinking about oranges. Basically halfway. Well, more than halfway. We've just got this side to do now, so let's do it. And on the glass cleaner.
Oh, beauty, isn't it?
It's looking good, isn't it? George on the final buff. Car is basically finished, but as you saw down here, we got the wheels redone, but we didn't have centre caps. Oh, there's a bit of dirt there, look at that. Clean. Yeah, so centre caps are ming and they're like all corroded. And then also, they had to take off that M Sport badge. So, we have little M Sport badges. Got them, and we got some, oh baby.
Fresh.
You know what, they're like grown barnacles or something.
Weird.
Yeah.
Lovely though.
Whee! Then. Lovely stuff. Right, then we need to get the little sticky M Sport thing on. Ooh, baby. Nice.
Perfect.
Good work. All right, so quick detail. That probably took about 3 hours, but it is looking unbelievable. We managed to get a lot more deep of a color. We put the roof rack back on. We've done the center caps. So here is the finished car, my F11 520D, that I think now looks perfect. There we go. Daily done. Unreal.
Looks so good.
It's actually ridiculous, isn't it?
So good. Such a good point. Well, it's done.
Yeah,
Perfect daily.
it is. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we've done a full build, but I think we've definitely made it from like a stock car into something that's a little bit less stock.
Yeah.
I think the ride height is like so perfect.
Yeah. Ride height is spot on. And it rides perfect. I just drove it then for 20 minutes, half hour, and it drives unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't drive any differently to standard suspension. Even with a cut spring, you cannot tell the difference.
No.
I'm stoked we got them done, because I wasn't actually going to do alloys in the end, but matey boy at Neutron Alloys has done incredible work. No curbing for me. Paint looks insane. It's still a little bit scratched, but it's like, tonight this will have enough road dirt on it that you won't even see it, will
That's
you?
the annoying thing, isn't it? But
Yeah.
it does look so good.
Originally thought that this 5 Series, like the F11s, weren't that good looking, but now I'm like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is it for the daily stuff, because there's no more work to be done on it. This is now just my daily, and I love it, and I'm gonna love it. We're on that the next couple of videos. Then after that, give us some random ideas. Give us some stuff that you want to see us do. Maybe not like buying a car and working on it, but what about like outside of the unit? How about that?
Some like fun stuff.
Yeah. Should we do day out? Should we do like challenges? Should we do
Yeah.
road trips or something.
But yeah, I think we've done pretty well there. I think we've redeemed ourselves from the black kidney grills and the awful splitter. I actually really like this one. Matte black is definitely way better. She's clean, she's polished, and I'll tell you what, driving this compared to the Passat, you can definitely tell 8 years difference in sort of technology and comfort. I actually love driving it. I refuse to drive any other car at the moment because the thought of not being in that all warm with the heated seats, I just don't want to do it. So I want to be driving this the whole time. Shout out to Dailies. Shout out to Neutron Alloys for doing the wheels. Shout out to Carbon Collective for helping me keep it clean. And yeah, drop a comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.